Boys and girls, for the first time in 4 years, the entire Chapman clan are all together in one place. Specifically, we're back at Forest Holidays at Sherwood Forest. This is the exact same holiday park we came to back in December. And in fact, not deliberately, it is the exact same cabin. So if you've watched those videos before, you know exactly what to expect. If you've never seen us stay at Forest Holidays before, I am about to give you a quick whistle-stop tour of the cabin. If you want more detail, I'll link to the previous video down below so you can watch that one. But come and have a little look around, and then we're going to get settled in for a weekend summer, supposed to be summer, retreat. It's the middle of July and it's pouring with rain. It's supposed to be raining all weekend, which is not ideal. We're here for 3 nights though, and like I say, first time in a long time we've all been together in one place, and I'm very excited. Even Dave's here. I don't know where he's gone. There you go, Dave's currently having a poo on the patio, which is a lovely way to start. So if we spin you round to have a little look from outside, you can see we have got this lovely decking area where we have our gas barbecue, seating for 8 people. We have our hot tub, which is always very welcome in the winter, and will certainly be very welcome in the rain as well. So we'll make good use of that. If we come down here towards the cabin itself, these windows open all the way up, so if we do actually get some nice weather at some point, we can have a full kind of indoor outdoor eating kind of deal. But there is our kitchen. As usual, we have booked the welcome hamper, so there should theoretically be a fridge full of food. There's a little bit of food in there. Yeah, Andy's just checking. I'm going to get some crisps in a minute. Yeah. We've got bits and bobs around the place as well, food-wise. My favourite coffee machine in the world. Log burner, big fan of. Living room area, and then down here, that's the way in. So we've got a little mud room through here, so we can take off our muddy shoes. Dave, where are you going? Nearly cut Dave in half with the mud room. And then through here, this is going to be Andy's bedroom, which you can see he's already settled into. Dave, come on, out of here. Andy, leave the gate alone. The stair gate's hanging off, probably because of Andy. This time, this is gonna be mine and Anna's room. Normally, or when we came here last time, this is the room we gave short stay. But with the girls here this time, me and Anna are gonna have this one down here, which is complete with ensuite shower room. So this is mine and Anna's little ensuite area. I think Andy does have a bathroom out here as well, if I remember rightly from last time. Yeah, so Andy's got this bathroom, which gives him a bath and pretty much exclusive use of that bathroom. And then if we come upstairs, this is pretty much the only time all weekend I'm going to come up here, because the upstairs is going to be exclusively for the girls who aren't here yet. So Lucy and Egg will get this room. And then if we pop this way, we have the bathroom that they'll have, and then Amy will have this room. And that is our whistle-stop tour of the lodge. And now I need to go and unpack everything out the car and wait for them lot to get here. We're gonna have a lovely weekend. It is still absolutely pouring with rain, so we've abandoned the idea of having a barbecue and instead have got all of this food from the site takeaway, which is very expensive. I would recommend bringing your own food. We've got some pizzas, we've got some curries, we've got French fries, which we brought with us. Lots of delicious food. There's a chance that's too many pizzas, but it is only a small chance. One massive advantage of being here with a bunch of females and Andy, who doesn't want to go out in the rain, is that because it's not dark yet, no one else wants to go in the hot tub, so I'm going to go in there on my own, and it's going to be lovely. Well, nothing lasts forever, as you may be able to hear. The young females are all in the hot tub now, so I have come back into the lodge. I have a alcohol-free gin and tonic. I don't know why I buy this stuff when I come here. It's not even that nice, but it just makes me feel like I'm on holiday. Alcohol-free gin, most expensive squash you could buy. Look what else I purchased today. We're here for my 41st birthday. Never had it before though. That fridge is struggling to get cold because we've put so much stuff in it. But my plan now is to sit down with my gin and tonic. It's 10 o'clock at night, so just late enough for me to have lit a fire. So we have a fire on the go. And then I'm going to make use of what, as an adult, I spent the birthday money I got off my dad on. I got myself a new blue, trying to get some light. There we go. This is what I spent my birthday money from my dad on, a nice new blue PlayStation controller. I'm going to hook that up to my iPad and play some Minecraft in the quiet. Although this is like coming in now, so I don't know that it's going to be very quiet for very long. It is very dark in here though. As you can see, as soon as it starts to go dark, very difficult to get any kind of light going in here because it's supposed to be cozy. So that's why it looks like I'm doing this in the dark. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the next day. It's actually not raining, which is very pleasant. It's quite windy out here, but we are rain free. I don't know how long for. The weather forecast tells us it's going to be raining at some point today. I've forgotten my hair gel as well, so I'm going to be wearing a hat throughout the rest of this video, unless I can find some hair gel at the shop. But we can actually now have a proper look at our little location early on a Saturday morning. We are about, well, some of us are about to head over to the main part of the retreat for archery. We've got a few activities booked throughout the weekend, but first up is archery. So we're going to go and do that. Hot tub seems a lot more tempting in the sunshine than it did in the rain. Unfortunately, my companions for archery this morning are 4 young females, and they have absolutely no concept of time, so I might be doing this on my own because we need to be there in 9 minutes. I think we're a 10-minute walk away, and there's absolutely no sign of them. Oh, look, there's 2 of them, so we've got 2. Where are the other 2? Huh? They're all so slow. Well, we have made it to the retreat, which is behind us, where there is a nice little cafe, gift shop, little activities area. So this lot, or some of this lot, are booked on to watercolour painting tomorrow morning, which I think they're doing there. And we've also got a little playground area, a bug hotel, and then I think over the back of where we are now, over there, is where we do archery. And I win at archery, because this lot just not going to be on my level when it comes to archery. Just mentioning how I was going to beat you all, because I'm great.
Well, I don't think I did very well last time, did I?
Archery! We are ready for battle. You should have seen this lot trying to put the arm guards on, goodness me. They're not ready for battle. I'm ready for battle. Come on! Bunch of almost professional archers behind me now. Of course, I got all mine in the middle, but I moved them out so that I looked more human.
I got a red one. Can we appreciate that?
That was very good, yeah.
Thank you.
Especially because the first one, she was too afraid to actually pull it back. But by the third one, she's hitting the target. That's some quick development. After I pulled all 5 of mine out of the target, my favourite bit was when they couldn't even find one of their arrows. Yeah, no, there you go. It's been found. All yours were in the right place, weren't they? Yeah, me and Amy are the greatest arrowers. Starting to think the safest place to stand is in front of that target at the far end. Still too high.
It's too low that time.
Archery, roaring success. We've all agreed to declare me the winner because I'm great, haven't we?
That's not what happened.
See, we've...
If you're the winner, no, I did better.
To be fair, I do think Amy's probably the winner.
Amy did do quite well, yeah, but there you go, let's extend out further.
Call yourself the winner just because you want.
I mean, have you ever seen any of my videos before? I always declare myself the winner
Yeah, I
at
know,
everything.
you're a cheater.
I am a cheater, but I always win. Cheaters always win. Right, we need to head to the shop now for supplies, which is this way. We're in early afternoon and we are settling into our relaxing weekend now. We've got these 2 in position. Andy's watching CBeebies on the TV whilst he's on his iPad. Anna's got a PlayStation set up.
I'll be playing it, but I've got copies on.
Yeah, she's got, what are we playing on this?
Horizon, Vidim.
Yeah, so Anna's got that, Andy's got that, and we've got these 2 in here eating all the eggs so that we can't have any eggs for ourselves, and the other 2 are out there hot tubbing their faces off in the sun. Oh yeah, Dave is just going wherever the food is. So at the moment he's in the kitchen, but he just follows the food. But yeah, we're actually some nice weather. Finally, we weren't expecting this once we actually saw the weather forecast, but you can see sunshine coming through the trees. It's only temporary. The weather forecast says it should be raining within 15 minutes. And then we've got 2 or 3 hours of rain, and then we're hoping to get the barbecue up and running afterwards because we have all of the meat to eat. But it actually seems like a nice day out there now, which is a bonus. Well, after an afternoon of thunderstorms, it's hit about 4 o'clock and we are nice weather again, which means for the first time, we've managed to get these two into the hot tub. Andy wants the bubbles off in the hot tub. I don't think he quite grasps the idea of a hot tub. Meanwhile, I am going to try and figure out this rather enormous looking barbecue. No, I've not taken it out yet. The only time I've ever used it was when we were here at Christmas. I used it in the dark. So this is the first time I've ever seen it. And it's a bit wet where it's been raining, but there we have a big grill. I don't think we're going to need to clean it, other than just wipe it down after we've used it. I mean, there's bits on this that haven't been cleaned in a good long while, so I don't think I'm hosing it down. But hopefully there's gas in the bottle. Marvellous. Barbecue and hot tub. Thumbs ups all round. And then in here, these two are eating all my biscuits, which I'm not really that amused about. Look at them. Just munching away on my biscuits. They didn't bring any biscuits of their own. I'm just going to eat my biscuits. Of course, they bought booze, didn't they? Bought their own booze, but they'll eat my biscuits. Hideous. It wouldn't be a holiday in the woods if we didn't barbecue. Unfortunately, the barbecue they've supplied us with is not very good. This bit on the side, where I tried to do my onions, kept blowing out in the wind. So my onions are now being made in there by my sous chef. And then on here, these are all kind of a little bit broken. So I'm never completely sure which ones are on or not. There's a bit of a flame over here, so I think we've got some heat here. It feels warm here, but I don't think we've got any heat in the middle. But it seems every time I get the third burner on, whichever one it is, one of the others goes out. So if I fiddle with this one too much and get it on, this one goes out. I don't know if the gas bottle is nearly empty, but it's not ideal. I don't usually use gas barbecues anyway, but I'm definitely spoilt by my Ninja wood fire grill that I have at home now. I've not done a proper barbecue for a while because I'm used to just putting it on there and letting the magic happen. There is no magic happening here right now. I'm also trying to will the sun to come back with now the combination of Hawaiian shirt, sunglasses and baseball cap, but you can hear the wind going through these trees all around us. I'm trying to do some wind protection on the microphone as much as possible, but it is very windy out here. The little bit of sun that there is can't break through the canopy of trees. You would not believe this was July. We've been here a couple of times before in December and I didn't feel much colder. What was that? Something just flew and Dave is trying to get at it. Oh, it's a thing off the tree. A pine cone, and a pine cone's just fallen off the tree. I thought it was a sausage coming off the grill. But Dave, you can't eat that. You can't eat that. This is what just fell down, and we've just had another one hit the deck with a massive thud. It's so windy, these are throwing out of the tree. They're gonna smack us in the head in a minute. This is madness. Despite dodgy tools, barbecue is a roaring success, although we may have forgotten to bring any sides. So we just have burgers and sausages and buns. But lots of them, so that's the important thing. Dinner consumed just in time as well. It is about to start raining outside again, so we're hiding from the hot tub temporarily. I think it's quite cold. I think our plan is we're going to open up all the windows and get a log fire going, because log fires are awesome. There is underfloor heating in here, which obviously we're not turning on in July, but it is nice when we're here in the winter to have the underfloor heating on. But Our job now is, yesterday, I don't think we filmed, we did my birthday cake. Today, because it's Andy's birthday next week, it was my birthday last week, so it's like a joint birthday weekend thing. Now we're doing Andy's birthday cake, which once we can get those other people down the stairs, we'll do the cake. Oh, here they are, look. They've arrived. Right then, are we ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andy. Happy birthday to you. Hey! As you can see, he's not a massive fan of the actual song, but does like blowing on a cake. And balloon! Oh, I see. We have got 15 of these, but they keep deflating. It's now Sunday morning and we've definitely separated into two camps, the morning people and the nighttime people. Us three were in bed before 11 last night and have been up since 7. It's now 9:15. I had a message from them last night at gone midnight. So the upstairs people, the nighttime people I'm talking about. We had a message from them last night, gone midnight, saying they were playing our board games, which they've actually been put away, which is good. But it's now 9:15. They've got an activity at 10. Anna and 2 of them are going watercolour painting. And there's still no sign of them. We've heard a little bit of rumbling up there. I've been asked for a toilet roll, but other than that, they've not surfaced and they need to leave in half an hour. Definitely a separation. It's not a generation, I think, because Andy's with the morning people. Dave's with the morning people. They're both young. But the upstairs people, they operate on a different clock to us downstairs people. Right, I've just dropped Anna, Amy and Amy's friend Phoebe have all been dropped off at the retreat for a watercolour painting session. I had to bring them in the car because there's a big hill between the cabin and here and Anna wouldn't be able to walk up it. So I've dropped them off in there. Hopefully I should have some footage of the watercolour painting to drop in a moment. I need to now nip into the shop, grab a couple of bits that we're running out of and get back to the cabin, because then I need to spend the rest of the morning sitting with Andy because Lucy and Egg have a GoApe session booked in an hour. There's a GoApe right next door to where we are. Again, sending them off with a camera as well. So hopefully we should have some footage of GoApe coming up as well. And yeah, somehow we've managed to get all the activities arranged this morning. So me and Andy are just going to sit there in the cabin, probably going to play some Minecraft. So yeah. They're going to buy butter with it. They've eaten all the butter. They are monsters. They're probably going to be grumpy when they get back because it looks like their watercolour painting session is outside. They were very much expecting it to be inside the cafe so they could drink beverages and natter in the warm rather than out. I mean, to be fair, middle of July shouldn't be as cold as it is, but it's probably not sitting outside painting for 2 hours without a hoodie on weather. Butter purchased.
And this is mine. Not as artistic as that one. Artist? Non-artist.
Annika, they look the same. That's so correct.
None. So we're now we did move on from we did do purple, and now we've gone on to blue. Well, I've gone on to blue. Naomi has gone on to blue, and Friend has gone on to green.
Oh no! Oh my god! Jesus.
It's very windy.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yours is flying away.
So we've now moved on to trees. This is my tree with Mystical, and this is Amy's with the yellow. Sorry about the
Yellow.
Everybody.
Just yellow.
I'm not going to do your name, but this is the other ones. She's got nice.
This is extra.
Extra child. And now she's
Not
got the
extra
dog.
child. No, now people are going to think Dad's had a secret love child.
Not love child, is extra child with us.
Thank you.
But I'm not going to name. But we've got this one. So yeah, we've all been given the same objective, but different executions.
Right, the art team have returned. We have, I think I've got this upside down. We have Anna's painting, And yeah, Andy has immediately jumped, and Dave has immediately jumped back on you as soon as you walk back in. And then we have additional paintings here.
That was mine.
There you go, there's Amy's painting. Team GoApe managed to get lost, not getting to GoApe, but getting out of Forest Holidays. They ended up in the residential area in here. Couldn't get through the barrier. I think they've now made it there because they've been gone an hour. There is a chance they are just lost in the woods though. But we have quite nice weather today. I'm just having a little look. You lot were outside all morning, weren't you? Is it pleasant?
It started spitting a couple of times, but it was all right.
Excellent. But yeah, we are not too bad out here. So I think my plan, once we've had something to eat, a hot tub afternoon, which seems like an excellent idea as far as I'm concerned. Well, I managed about 20 minutes in the hot tub. Lovely. First time I've properly been in there on my own. Nice little relaxing, go in the hot tub, reading my book. And then it started to absolutely throw it down with rain again. So I think this is setting in for the afternoon now, looking at the weather forecast. So any hopes we had of barbecuing again today seem gone. So I think we're probably looking at on-site takeaway again, which isn't great and is expensive, but we haven't got anything to cook. It's Sunday, so the supermarket is half an hour away and closes in 2 hours. Lucy and Egg aren't even back yet. So, yeah, I think we're probably just going to get takeaway again. Hopefully the rain will clear up and we can get another go in the hot tub this evening because we go home tomorrow morning. So would quite like at least one more go in the hot tub. Here we go then, the time has officially come. I've never tried Prime before, but when we were in the supermarket on Friday evening, they had a big container full of it at the front of the shop. So I just grabbed 2 bottles because I feel like you're supposed to grab 2 bottles of Prime when you see it. It was developed to fill the void where great taste meets function, apparently. It has a bold, thirst-quenching flavour to help refresh, replenish and refuel. This isn't an advert. I'm kind of against the whole thing because the Prime craze has been mental, and I also don't like strawberry or watermelon flavoured drinks, so I'm probably not the target audience for this, but got to give it a try to see what all the fuss is about. It's not horrible. It's certainly more strawberry than watermelon. Is that sugar or artificial sweeteners? It's absolutely rammed with though. Sweeteners, yeah, it's very, very, very sweet. But not, I've had worse, I know it's not an energy drink, I've had worse drinks in this category though. I'm just looking forward to being hydrated. Apparently I don't mind Prime. I've really quite disappointed myself here. And with that, it is 7:20 on Sunday evening. And have they actually left yet? No, they're still just sat on the driveway. There is Lucy's car. They all walked out to the car about 15 minutes ago. Not quite sure what's taking so long, but they are heading back tonight because several of them have got to work and do things tomorrow. We're leaving in the morning, but they were supposed to leave at 7. It's 20 past now. I don't know why they're still just sitting there. Oh, and she nearly crashed into a tree. That would have been interesting. And there they go. Toodle pip to the young female contingent, which leaves just these ones for the rest of the evening. It is still light. It has stopped raining, which is a novelty. So I'm thinking one last dip in the hot tub. My hair, I realise, is a write-off. I still haven't got any hair product. But yeah, I think one last go in the hot tub. And then we've got a relatively early morning tomorrow. We've got to be out of here by 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm thinking just an early night and then pack in the morning rather than faffing around packing tonight. But we've got quite a lot of unused food, things that the girls asked for and then haven't eaten. Several bottles of Prime. etc. So a little bit of a summary, I guess, for the end of the video, because this is now the third time in 18 months that we've come to stay here. We're becoming quite the fans of Forest Holidays. I guess the closest comparison for maybe a more well-known kind of place would be Center Parcs, but for us this edges Center Parcs in a number of ways. Firstly, it's usually a lot cheaper than Center Parcs is. At certain points of the year it can be as cheap as half the price of Center Parcs, so that is definitely a big plus. It's still not cheap. It's cost us, for the 7 of us for the weekend, not much shy of £2,000 to stay here. It is in the middle of July, but it's not yet the summer holidays, so it is expensive, but like I say, not as expensive as an equivalent place in Center Parcs would be. But the dog-friendly facilities here are much better than at Center Parcs. You actually get an enclosed garden, so Dave can just roam free. When we stayed at Center Parcs before, no, he could just, we've had to tether him down to a rope, wrap him around the barbecue, all sorts of things to stop him getting loose. We also like the fact we can drive straight up to the cabin, especially with Anna's legs the way they are at the moment. Mobility is a little bit more challenging, but we can drive right up to the cabin, double parking space, so my car and Lucy's car were able to park up outside the cabin. You do get fewer choice when it comes to activities. There's no big swimming pool, there's no big supermarket, there's no Starbucks and that kind of stuff that you would expect to get in Center Parcs. It's very much just a little retreat shop that has a couple of little corner shop things, a coffee shop and bar, somewhere to get a little bit of food in there, and that's the place that delivers as well. And the delivery food is not great and is expensive, so if you do have a rainy weekend like what we've had, the food can get a little bit repetitive and quite expensive. I mean, obviously we've got facilities to cook in here, but with no supermarket on site, that involves like an hour's round trip to get to a supermarket over in Mansfield, and that's not ideal. But having the hot tub is great. The fact that we've got the 4 bedrooms so that we could have everybody here, that's really, really cool. And we just like it. We like it a lot. It's a really cool place to come and spend a weekend. It would be even cooler if it was a little bit cheaper. It is expensive, but I guess the next stop down from somewhere like this would be like a caravan place, I guess, unless somebody's got an in-betweeny thing they can suggest. Please use the comment section to suggest in-betweeny places. But as it stands at the moment, I think our plan is to come back again pretty soon, probably at Christmas, because it's awesome and it was really cool for the first time since 2019 to get all 5 of us together for an extended. Obviously we saw each other at Christmas. There's been other times where we've met up briefly, been out for dinners, been to places, but to actually have all 5 of us under the same roof for a couple of days, I don't remember that happening since Center Parcs back in 2019. So that's 4 years. It's been a long time. We need to make sure it's not another 4-year gap this time. But we will wrap this video up here, because all you're going to see for the rest of this trip now is us tidying up a bit, packing up a bit, and then in the morning heading home. So if you have enjoyed this video, it's a slightly different style to normal, doing the whole weekend in one video, so let me know your thoughts on that. But if you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for lots more travel content, and thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.